How to become a media buyer in 2025 and earn 6 figures without a degree. So yes, that is a fact. You don't need a degree to become a media buyer. And I already have a different video talking about what a media buyer does, who they are, and all those things. But to quickly talk about, media buyer runs paid ads, right? So you have Meta ads, you have Google ads, you have YouTube ads, you have TikTok ads, you have Twitter ads, you have a whole bunch of different things. Media buyer runs those ads. So for companies, for businesses, right? Businesses hire media buyer to run those ads. And unfortunately, university don't give you a degree or don't give you a certificate to become a media buyer. It's a new thing. It only happened because there is online world, right? Because there is online media. Otherwise, the media buyer wouldn't be here. Because it's a new thing, there is no degree you can get. The only thing that you can do is learn yourself and do it yourself, right? So let's talk about how you can be a media buyer and how you can earn 6 figures, even 7 figures, maybe sometimes, right? So again, I used to be a media buyer. I started back in 2018, 2019. I worked for a company called Traffic and Funnels. Then I had tons of clients as well. I worked for a client named Piano for Producers. I ran their Facebook ads. I worked for a client named Private Wealth Academy. I ran their Facebook ads as well and their YouTube ads as well. And that's what I did. And I made way more than 6 figures, right? So let's talk about how you can become a media buyer. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to teach yourself how to run ads. And the question becomes, how do you teach yourself? Well, the easiest thing to do is to just go to YouTube and search for how to run Facebook ads, how to run YouTube ads, how to run Google ads. Like, just go there, right? That's the easiest thing. But the problem is that there's just a lot of content and you're just gonna get like confused, like, because there's just so many things. It's not structured. Like, YouTube has content here, content there, content there. It's just all over the place, right? You need something structured, right? The second thing that I will say is something like Udemy. So if you go to Udemy, they have tons of different courses on Facebook ads. And some of those courses are really, really good. Like, it is worth paying $20 for a course in Udemy than paying someone $1,000 to run Facebook ads, right? Some of the course in Udemy, it is just really good. So if I type Meta ads, if I go to Udemy, so I see a course for $14.99, and it has pretty good review, 4.8 star, right? And some of these people, they have spent millions of dollars, and I think it's fantastic. I think the second best thing you can do is to buy a course in Udemy. If you have the money, invest, right? And you'll probably, let's say, cost you $20, but that's all you need. Literally, that's all you need to know what to do. Okay, once we learn the skill, then we're gonna apply it. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. The next thing you can do is join community. So there's tons of paid communities for media buyers. Okay, so if you are running ads, there is group of media buyers, there is group for copywriters, there is group for funnel builders, there is group for whole different kind of people, there is a group for designers, right? There is going to be a community for different kind of people. And just like that, there is a community for a media buyer. I recommend you join those community, all right? And that is going to help you network with other peers who are doing the same thing as you. And when you connect with them, you're gonna learn a lot, like how they make money, how they get a client, right? How are they running ads? There's just gonna be a whole bunch of things that you're going to learn if you are in a community. And the best type of community is a paid community. If you are in a free communities, it's free, right? So people are not serious. So you need to pay something to be in a community. I don't have it. I'm not trying to sell you my community, but there are definitely people out there who have a good communities that you can search for, that you can find, and that you can join. And I would highly recommend, again, it can go anywhere from $49 to even like $200 per month to join those community and to learn as well. So those will be some of the steps that you're going to take to learn how to run ads. Okay, now once you learn, now the next thing is to earn, right? How are you going to earn? The best thing to do is to just get a job, like literally just get a job as a intern or something, right? So there are tons of job out there for media buyers. So Meta ads, media buyer hiring. There are tons of jobs out there. So Facebook ads, there is some on ZipRecruiter, there is some on LinkedIn, there is some on Indeed as well. There's a whole bunch of different people hiring a Meta ads, Facebook ads media buyer. Now the thing is that you just know how to do things, but you don't know, right? And you're not good enough. So the best way to become a media buyer is to get a job, right? And for many of these companies, they'll be more than happy to hire an intern, right? And even if they pay you or not, just go there and work for the company so that you can learn. again, you only have seen the course. You don't know how to do things. You don't know how it's like in a real business where, you know, they're making money from Facebook ads. They're spending money on Facebook ads, right? You don't know how it is like. So the best thing to do is just get a job, go there, learn, and even if you're not making money for the first 2 or 3 months, you at least know what to do. Once you know what to do, once you get experience, then you try to get a job. Then you try to like apply for a job that pay you like $20,000 or $30,000 or $50,000 per month sometimes, or per year, right? So, and then you just slowly, gradually go up from there. So if I go to my LinkedIn, my first job was a media buyer position in traffic and funnel, right? And I was the junior person there. I was not an intern because I already knew how to do it, but I was a junior person, and they pay me about $3,000 per month, right? And after that, I got a job in a company called 2DG Media, and I was the head media buyer. And we hired media buyers in that company as well, and it was great, right? We hired people, they were under us, and we used to pay them $2,000 to $3,000 per month. And as they got better, they made more money. The best thing about media buying is that it is usually performance based, right? Which means if you spend, let's say $1,000 and you make back, let's say $2,000, then there is typically performance that tells you like, hey, if you spend $1,000, if you now make back $3,000, we're gonna give you bonus, right? So that's how it started for me. Like I was just making $3,000 per month here, but I was really good at what I did. I was learning. So all of a sudden I was making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 per month from this company because I was really good at what I did. And I got that from bonus. It was pretty much all from performance basis, right? Because I was just good at what I did. And after that, I opened my own agency. I hired media buyers on my own agency. So that's what I did. That's what happened. And that's how you can get started as well. Learn for free. If you have some money, pay Udemy, join communities, learn from other people, get a job. Once you get a job, then you're qualified, then you know what to do. And from there, you can open your own agency, you can do whatever you want, right? It's up to you. And the job will pay you typically minimum of $3,000, and then it can go up from $3,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 per month, or even more, to be honest, as a media buyer. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.